I'm Alina,
I'm V.
and we are going to answer the questions that the professor gave to us.
Yes.
The first one being, where will you go?
We actually go around campus.
We went to Clark, and we asked students around campus too, what kind of people will you approach? So
Yes.
just professors and students on campus.
In faculty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for number 3, what will you say to get the conversation started? So we started by asking if we could record them, because some
Yes.
people kind of get uncomfortable. And then from there we went and asked them, we asked, hey, are you guys thinking of taking the intro to business class or even a major in business? And if they said yeah, then we would ask them if they wanted the book. But if they said no, then we would just kind of explain, hey, this is what it's for, and the class too. Number 4, going along those lines, what is your plan to make the sale? Well, that was it. I decided to go and talk to the lending library workers, because it's the lending library and they usually buy books that are used for kids who need them.
This is number 5. How many people do you think you will need to talk before making the sales? Well, I think it's kind of depend on people, because some of them don't really need it. Most of them don't really need it, especially student, because we have a lot of major in here, not only business student. So what I think is gonna be depend on people.
So yeah, how she said, it's just gonna depend on the people who be asking their majors and where you're gonna go and ask them. So yeah. Hey Marianne, do you want to write this book? What is it for? It's a business class book. It's the introduction to business, and we used it this semester. And I am more than sure she is going to use it again next semester. And since you guys know a lot of people that work in the workshop, in freshmen, and sometimes the upperclassmen can take it. If you wanted to buy it, I'm selling it for $5. And if she doesn't use it, I'll return you back your money. So it's not a waste of money.
No, it's fine. We can put it later.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the book that I bought for $25, and I'm trying to sell this one for $5. Are you interested in this?
No, I'm sorry, I'm not.
Okay, you're fine. Thank you.
Okay.
So I'm doing this one for the business class, introduction of business. And are you planning to take the introduction of business course with this semester? So not going to do business. So it's just trying to sell this book, because I bought it for $5 and now we sell it for $5. So if you're
And the first question was, what about the exercise surprised you the most? A lot of people were really welcoming and they were nice, even though we kind of recorded them, so that was pretty cool.
Why do you think you were wrong about certain aspect of your plan?
I think maybe just going and asking them, because not everyone, like she said, is going to be a business major, so maybe even have gone to the business office building. What did you learn by interacting with your customers that you couldn't have predicted in your business plan? I think for this one is how welcoming people were. Some people were kind of friendlier than others, so you can't always predict how your customers are gonna react when you first meet them, or you first go introduce yourself. So there's that. So we learned that, and then we also learned that some customers asked really in-detailed questions. The 4th question is, if they bought the book, why do you think they did it? What was their motivation? So I sold a book to the inner loan library workers, or the whole program that's set up. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Last one. If they didn't buy it, what reason did they give you? All 3 of them, usually I asked, they said that they don't really need the books. I asked a student, and she a different major, and she doesn't need a book at all.